So we are live. We're going to wait to build an audience here, but we are live at the Campbell Cemetery here in Bethany, West Virginia.
We are.
One of the oldest little cities here in the northern panhandle, which it's way up in the mountains, so it's one of the smallest little cities too now.
Yeah.
But
Thanks to Steph for the shout out to come to the where we're at right here.
yes, thank you to Steph Riker for giving us a little bit of a clue in on this place being up here. I couldn't think of the word there. Hey, Chrissy, how are you?
How you doing?
So, without, hey, Elizabeth, how are you?
Glad you guys could finally catch a live stream.
Hey, QB, 1967. But, so, what is this, the Alexander Campbell
Alexander Campbell Cemetery.
And the mansion is just over the hill there, which we may go down and show you guys here in a little bit. Pretty
Yeah.
creepy. That mansion was built in 4 parts. Would you say between 1790...
1795 to 1840.
Wow. So the oldest part of the mansion dates all the way back to the 1790s, before the 19th century even was rang in. So, hey, how is everybody?
And I think
Hey, thanks, Tracy.
Alexander's
Thanks
thing
for watching.
is up here if you want to go check it out.
Yeah, we think we found Alexander Campbell's grave, or mausoleum rather. There's an Alex Campbell right here that we think could be.
Well,
We're doing great, guys. Thanks for asking.
apparently she was born in 1874 and has still yet to expire.
Wow.
So she's doing real well.
Yeah, we got ourselves a vampire there with Catherine Campbell.
I don't know, that's too
Yeah, no, this is a little bit too
modern.
modern. Hey, Phil. We are always searching for the paranormal, but we don't really have the means to do it today. We were running around just looking to do some photography.
I bet that is his, because
Which one? This one right here? Or the big mausoleum?
this one.
This one? Probably is, yeah. 1859. Or no. He would have been before that, right? But we were just looking to do some photography. We weren't necessarily looking to do any investigating, and we decided we were just going to run up here on top of the hill. And of course, we can't get into the mansion, but
That we know of.
But this is also an opportunity for all of you to do some Q&A with us. It's just Dave and I here today. Steve's got his Archive of the Afterlife Museum open, and Jason is at work right now, working for a package delivery service for the winter. So I like to freak people out with my gifts, with my gifts, multiple gifts, with your gift. Lots of fun. Well, that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's definitely interesting for people that don't understand it, that's for sure.
Let's walk down this way.
Yeah, let's take a walk down this way. Hey Marco, how are you? Try not to shake so much. I give you guys seasickness here. I'm going to try and keep the camera steady, but this is not the smoothest ground to walk on, that is for sure. But there's a lot of old tombstones here, and I think this is a really cool thing to explore. It's kind of a lost practice among a lot of people to actually go and check out these old cemeteries. These cemeteries, when people died in 1871, sometimes their graves haven't been seen for quite a long time.
Yeah, founder of Bethany College. That's him right there.
Let me see. Turn this around here. Yeah, that's him right there, Alexander Campbell. Hey, Taylor. Good to hear from you. How have you been?
This is his
I've been
dad.
doing this for quite a long time, so yeah. It is interesting. I'm either dedicated or dumb. I don't know which one. And this is his dad right here, you said? Thomas Campbell?
Yeah. This was Alexander's wife.
So the big tombstone here, this big monument, this is Alexander Campbell. He founded Bethany College in 1870, correct?
Somewhere around there.
And this is his father, Thomas Campbell. Who is this down here?
That's his wife,
Oh, that's his wife.
Margaret.
Pretty cool. Well, I certainly appreciate that, guys. I guess the dedication is something.
It sure is. Super chats are on if anybody wants to do super chats for that dedication. Sorry, shameless plug.
Yeah, shameless plug. So, but everybody like and share this video. If we could have everybody all at once that's in the chat room right now, all 17 of you, if you could hit the like button right now, we'll see how many likes we can get at one time. So, if you could hit that like button, that would be lovely.
Oh, there it goes. We can see it live. Keep doing it.
Keep doing it. Get that up there, and of course, share the video with your friends. Get your friends in here to watch.
You want to go down to the mansion?
Yeah, let's start walking down to the mansion here.
It's a long walk.
Are we driving down to the mansion?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, okay. We can do that, I guess.
I mean, you can drive and I'll hold, or I'll drive and you hold.
Either way, as long as nobody wrecks the vehicle on live.
I'll drive since you're more wordy than I am.
Since I'm more wordy.
I'm taking the stairs.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've ever seen a cemetery with a stairwell in it.
Look at this. It's like a homemade stairwell. Check that out. Just big boulders with handrails. Isn't that the coolest thing? Well, we've been trying to plan the next investigation, guys. Let me turn this back around here. We've been trying to plan the next investigation. Places are closing for the winter. We have a few places in mind that we're trying to get in contact with. But as of right now, we have not had any luck. I will tell you that we are announcing where our next episode, where we investigated. If you follow us on social media, you might already know. But we will announce before the end of this video. Hey, Porno for Pyros. Thanks for that super chat.
Did you say somebody's watching from Cairo?
No. Someone gave us a super chat.
Oh,
and
sweet.
Their name is Porno for Pyros.
Oh, well.
Thank you for the super chat there, Porno for Pyros. But before the end of this video, when we're done showing you guys this, we will announce where our next episode, where it was that we investigated.
Yes.
Hey, how are you doing up over there, rather, in England, over there in the UK? Ugh. But it's a pretty cool location, a lot of history, a lot of violent history, stabbings, a lynching, burned alive.
I thought you were talking about here. I was like, what?
No.
What did I miss?
Not here. So, I don't know if you all can see this. Hello! How's everything going in the Czech Republic? It's down here, so we're gonna go around the edge here.
Anybody coming?
No.
Okay.
Why are you going that way?
I think you can park here
Oh.
instead of parking along the street.
Well, in that case.
Look at all those horses.
Yeah, check out these horses, guys.
Golden hour.
And it is the golden hour. Does anybody here ride horses? If you ride horses, give us a comment. Hey, Porno for Pyros. How you doing? Look at that. It is the golden hour, though.
It is.
This is one of my favorite times of day.
Mine too.
Partially because it's so beautiful, partially because whenever we're actually on an investigation, it means we're getting ready to get started. We're getting ready to start investigating, so.
And also from a photographer's standpoint, it's the best.
Yes, it makes for some very beautiful pictures. Let's go.
Oh, can you see the moon up there on your camera? Over here.
Let me see it. Oh, right there.
I don't know if it'll show up or not. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can kind of see the moon up there over top of that.
Cool.
Pretty neat. Phew. And that's a pretty old structure over there as well.
That silo?
Yeah, it's an old silo.
I bet we could walk in that maybe.
Probably could. Well, that's pretty cool. Been riding ever since you were 3 years old. I have only ridden a horse under a controlled environment, under a controlled circumstance. Never have I ever actually jumped on a horse by myself. Something I've always wanted to do, though.
They're terrible. God bless your soul.
Excuse me.
They're terrifying.
Please excuse me. Oh yeah, Dave hates horses. Dave is afraid of them. Although Dave is afraid of most large animals. Why don't we just walk around the fence?
This is cool.
Here, let me show you this. It's got this neat little gate here.
Watch me break the gate.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Being a tour guide isn't too bad. It's definitely a very interesting job. It's a way to
Meet a lot of different people.
meet a lot of different people. It's a way to pay the bills and make ends meet while still getting to enjoy the history behind
Now,
an amazing building.
What is this, like a cistern?
Maybe. I'm not even really sure. Does anybody know what this building might have been used for? This,
Or maybe this
course.
is like a small chapel?
once we get around front here, it may become a little bit more obvious.
Well, you know me, I'm gonna have to try it. Oh, it's open. Oh, wow. How cool.
I wonder what this was.
I think it was some kind of... It may have been a cellular... Or... I don't know.
This is pretty cool. The fireplace still in here, even some old wood there. This is so cool.
This is cool.
Trying to get the chats to stay up there. Refresh my memory. What group are you with? There's so many people that come through that prison that it's very difficult to remember. But you got this up top here. Remember, there were parts of this house. I'm not sure when this structure was built. There were parts of this house that were built in 1795 or something to that effect. So
Maybe the house will be unlocked.
maybe
I doubt it. But
that could be something.
what?
Carol Smiley says, looks like a gentleman's place to smoke after dinner and have drinks.
Could be. Doesn't smell it.
But then again, it might not have been used for a long time.
True. It's really cool.
It is.
It's definitely one of the original things.
It is. I wonder how they keep college kids from breaking in here since the college is so close and partying.
They might just be respectful, not WVU students.
Hey, let's not get sued from WVU.
There's 2 WVUs, so they don't know which one I'm talking about.
That's true. We love all colleges. We love all colleges. We love all college students. We love every single person on this earth. The answers are miniguns. Oh, that could be true there, zombie.
It's called a Stranger's Hall.
Stranger's Hall.
It was Campbell's hexagonal brick study, a schoolroom, and a garden.
Wow, that's pretty neat.
I bet you it says right there what it was.
It says, Lord, teach us to pray on that.
Ah.
That must be a little prayer circle over here. For all of you that are watching and have yet to like this video, right now, if you could just go and hit that like button for us right this second.
The blinds are shut. That's an original keyhole cover. You don't see those very often.
No, you don't see those very often anymore.
Oh, it's locked. My heart sank for a minute.
Pretty old, though.
I'll be honest, I'm getting kind of a weird vibe from this place.
It does. It's definitely really odd. Thank you for all of you who are hitting that like button. Now, what do you guys get? You get... Oh, hi. We're just looking at the place. Okay.
Are we allowed to walk the grounds? Okay, cool. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. See what happens? We get yelled at. So, but you guys getting any odd vibes from this place? Anything that
We should have asked her for info on the place.
we should have? Apologize for any
You want to run up there and ask her?
vibrations. I could. Where's she?
I'll keep this going.
Yes.
I mean, just let her know you're coming so she doesn't think she's getting stalked. Alright, guys. Dave's going to take over here for a minute. So here's... What was that? I thought I just heard the door try and open there. That was weird. Okay, anyway. This is the whole front of the house here. Here's a little info. Oh, did you hear that too? So did anybody hear that noise? Yeah. I don't know what that was. Ooh, this was interesting. No, that was a couple of college kids running by. Sorry if I'm kind of breathy. I think I'm getting a bit of a head cold. Oh, there's a bird trapped in there. That's not good. You saw that, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
She said, go home and grab the equipment. She's going to get the keys, and we're going to be able to stay the night tonight.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
She said, why would you even think that? This is a historical place.
Well, no, she said that Alexander Campbell was a religious reformer, so anything involving paranormal investigation would be an insult to his memory, so...
Oh.
But she said she'd be more than happy to, if we called and set up an appointment, that we could get in and see the place
Oh, that'd
from
be
a
cool.
historical perspective.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
How's everybody enjoying this little walk around thus far? We
Good.
have a lot of people in there.
17.
17.
So we were on the front of the property, and I was trying to get like a wide shot of the house. and it sounded like a creaking sound, or like the front door was trying to open or something like that. And they even heard it on here. They were commenting about it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty creepy.
It was kind of weird.
So there you go. Just because we're not in there looking and even asking questions, that doesn't mean you're not going to have some creepy sound.
There's a bird trapped in this house. I don't know how it got in there.
I wonder if she's not still in the smoking spotlight.
That's probably why she came over.
Yeah, it looks like this is an old furnace here. Oh, look, yeah. This was the schoolhouse.
Yeah.
This was the schoolhouse for the kids right over here. Pretty cool. Because back in the day, they didn't actually send their kids to school. They had a schoolhouse on site, so you don't send your kids off to school. You send them out back into the schoolhouse, and a lot of the more wealthy people would hire teachers to come in and teach the students, or they would homeschool teach themselves. So.
Looks like there's a little thing down there.
Yeah. Maybe this is the outhouse. Maybe this is the poo shack. What? Is it my shadow?
No, the furnace kicked on in there.
I would say, is that my reflection?
You want to walk down to this?
Sure. Might as well check it out and see what this building looks like.
Alright guys, if you can, share this live video so we can get a bunch of people in here.
I'm not entirely sure.
This was probably the, like a cellar.
Definitely great if you can get underneath of it.
Or no, this might have been the pump house or something, because there's a creek here.
Could have been.
What do you guys think? What do you think this part of the building was used for?
Have we lost a lot of viewers?
We are down to 14. Where are you guys at again? We're at the Alexander Campbell Mansion at Bethany College in Bethany, West Virginia.
Just outside of Bethany College. It's a little ways past.
Yeah. I want to walk under here, but it does not look structurally sound at all. But, I mean, if you want to hold that.
How's my hand look, everybody?
I think this was probably the pump house. Or like...
Could have been wood storage. You're very right about that.
Or like meat cellar or something.
Could have been what it was.
Did we announce where we're going yet?
We did not.
Okay.
But we are back down to 13 people, so we got to get more people in here. Hey,
Okay, so everybody who's watching this, if you could just copy the link and paste it on your Facebook page, and that way we can try and get a few more people in that.
we will. Very bad. No.
That's because we're on this side of the house.
There we go. We're good now.
So again, if you can, copy and paste the link to this live video on your Facebook walls, and maybe we can jump up the viewership here, and then we will let you guys know where we're headed next. Or not headed next, but the next episode location.
Who wants a hint? For those of you who were in our Facebook Live, you may already know, so don't spoil it for anybody.
So this would have been the door
That came from a window up there.
Did you hear it?
Yeah.
It was like on the glass.
Mm-hmm. Did anybody else hear that? It sounded like a tap right up here on this window closest.
None of the curtains are moving, so it wasn't a bird.
No, we can't go inside, sadly. We were looking around at these buildings here, of course. We would always ask permission before actually... No, don't spoil it. I'll drive right down there and beat you up,
So cool.
fight you.
We're gonna have to get yelled at again.
Huh?
We're gonna get yelled at again.
Are we? By who? Oh, here she comes.
Like, I can't believe the underside of that is like still really structurally sound.
Absolutely. It's really cool.
Hello.
Yes, I'm just curious about the filming you're doing here.
Oh, it's just a live stream on social media.
Well, yeah, this area is kind of restricted for that kind of stuff. And
Oh, okay.
I didn't realize what you were doing, so, yeah. But
We could, yeah, we could duck out.
yeah.
We didn't realize that.
Yeah, because we don't, usually that stuff, any of that kind of stuff, with this, because it's a historical site, we just like to know what it is.
Okay.
Before we
Okay.
come and do it.
Sure.
And here's my card. You're welcome
Okay.
to call. And
Thank you.
you know, just because I have no idea who you are, you know what I
of
mean?
course.
Like,
Oh, absolutely.
You know,
Yeah. No, we understand.
yeah.
100%.
Yeah, I wasn't sure exactly what you were doing, so I just have to check.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and
Get out.
walk back up to the car.
Yes, yeah, and I can tell you a little bit about that.
Okay.
That, in the early 1900s, this was Pennington Education Farm. The students worked there, actually, and sometimes, you know, help pay for their tuition, but they also do a lot of the food
Oh,
in the
really?
school.
Oh, okay.
And that was around Barn. So if you go into Chamber Store on Main Street, there are pictures of the round barn in there.
Oh,
The barn was built around the silo.
really?
So if you go explore the foundation over there, there's a big round foundation. And you can see the stanchions were in the middle. So they would pull the hay out from the bottom of the silo, put it around the circle, the cows put their heads into the inside and feed that way. And there was enough room actually for a horse and a cart to go around the back.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
So yeah, and the foundation is still there. But the barn unfortunately had to be taken down because it was getting into such disrepair.
Yeah.
I'm
and
not
I-
sure if you're aware. We went into that not knowing, but it
that's
is
okay.
unlocked.
It's unlocked. We know that's unlocked. That's fine.
What was that?
That was Campbell's study. So Alexander Campbell was a religious reformer. This house was built in the late 1890s. He married, this house was built by John Brown. Alexander Campbell married his daughter, and they were planning to move to Zanesville. So John
okay.
Brown deeded the house to him. The house
Ah.
and 300 acres to him.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
So this was his study. This was built around 1830-ish.
Oh, cool.
It's lit from the top, so the documentary is what's called Light from Above, because he would come out here sometimes at 4 in the morning, you know, or even at night, so be lit by candle. But during day, you don't need any lights in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is
Why
pretty
would
cool.
it have been separate from the house?
Well, there were people jokingly say there were 14 kids in the house, so.
I can understand.
Yeah.
that.
You know, but that was kind of his way to have his private little place. He was a journal publisher. His journals were circulated all over Canada, the U.S., and to Britain as well.
Oh, wow.
He came to Canada from Ireland.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
His dad came to Washington, PA in 1807, and then Alexander brought the rest of the family over in 1808, 1809.
Wow.
And then he settled in this area. He was the founder of Bethany College in 1840.
Right.
Yeah, so he was well connected as well. He was part of the. Now I'm from Canada, so I get all the names not quite right. But the Virginia, I want to say legislature, and that's not the right word. It was Constitutional Convention, the Virginia Constitutional Convention maybe, in
Okay.
the late 1840s.
Oh, cool.
James A. Garfield, President of the United States, visited him here.
Yeah.
He was very well connected and very well known in the U.S.
That's pretty crazy, yeah, because now you don't think of Bethany much as being connected and on the national stage, but back then this was actually a pretty well-to-do area.
Yes, it was, and he had a lot of connections, and he traveled a lot, and it's just interesting. You know, I was just having this conversation with somebody else this week. This seems like an out-of-the-way place,
Right.
and yet there was a lot of stuff that happened here.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
well,
kind of surprising. And see, the name of the town was Buffalo. That's the Buffalo Creek that goes through here.
yeah.
And he wanted to have his own post office, and they wouldn't let him because there was already a Buffalo. So he changed the name to Bethany so he could have his own post office.
There you go, yeah.
And he raised sheep on here. At any one given time, there'd be between 1,500 and 2,000 sheep on the property here.
Wow.
Like that was kind of, he came into money, he married into money already, but then he knew how to make it too.
Right.
And
Does
he
the
was a
post
very,
office still stand?
there is a post office here in town, but not the original post
Oh, okay.
office. And then he built the old Memorial Church. There's a historic church
Oh.
over here on just off of Main Street, built in 1853. Now the original church was built in the 1820s. That was taken down, and then Campbell built a new church on that foundation. So that's also a
Wow.
historic building, and this is on the National Historic.
Oh.
Right,
It's on
yeah.
the National Historic Register, as well as the Campbell Cemetery.
As it should be. Yeah, we had taken a walk around up there, look at
Yeah,
some of the,
yeah.
because Alexander Campbell's buried up there, right?
Yes,
And his
yes.
father and his
Yes.
wife, and that's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yes, and his daughter Decima was the last person to live in the Campbell house, and she died in 1920.
Oh, wow.
And she was also very well connected. She was connected with the Barclay family. She spent a lot of time in the Middle East.
Okay.
Her husband was the general consul to countries like Tangier and Morocco, and
Wow.
they were in Cyprus and lived in all sorts of interesting places.
That's pretty crazy.
So she was the last Campbell to live here. And the Barclay family also bought Jefferson's Monticello.
Wow.
So they had a lot of money and were very politically,
Yes,
and
and,
they were the first.
and very well traveled, too.
Yeah, the Barclay family were the first overseas missionaries that were sent by the disciples, and they went to Jerusalem in the mid 1800s, like 1850s, 1840s, 1850s.
Wow. Yeah, so they were all over the world then.
Yes, yeah.
Well, that's awesome. Well, my name is Ryan Zackrell.
I'm Shelley.
Shelley,
Yeah.
nice to meet you. And that's Dave up there.
Okay.
So,
So you guys work at the penitentiary.
yes,
Oh,
yeah.
Quite the job.
It is. It's pretty interesting. A lot of history there as well. Not so happy history there, but
Yeah, yeah.
it's a really fun place to see, a really fun place to visit, and it certainly does have its an ambiance to it. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So,
Well, sorry to cause a scene.
yeah.
Do you know what? You didn't cause a scene. It's just my nature that when there's people around and I don't know who they are, I just have to check.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
make sure- you know what I mean? Like it's just one of those things. And we've
Absolutely.
had kids playing pranks and things like that.
Oh,
So,
yeah. Yeah, I can see the graffiti over here on the silo. So yeah,
Yeah.
you definitely got to
Yeah.
watch out for that. That's
Yeah.
something that you know.
So
But
yeah. So but that is an interesting spot there. And Chambers closes at 5:30. If you want to see pictures of what the barn looked like.
oh, okay.
You go into Chambers store now. It's an old-fashioned store. They've got a lot of historic things in there too.
Right.
The Chambers store is 100 years old this year.
Wow.
Yeah, so they've got a lot of old stuff.
Yeah.
They've got old milk jars from the dairy, from the Bethany dairy and things like that.
And do they have any of that for sale or just on display?
No, on display.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
We love historical stuff like that, and
Yeah.
our friend has his own museum in Moundsville, so
oh,
he,
okay.
yeah.
In connection with the dig of the excavation, I understand there's been an excavation there.
Oh, he has, with the penitentiary, or is that
No,
what you're talking about?
with the mound.
Oh, with the mound. Okay, yeah, because the mound, there's a museum there in town as well.
Okay.
He has it's more of like a historic oddities, antiques museum, that sort of thing. He has a lot of stuff
okay.
relating to the penitentiary.
Okay.
He has the cap from the electric chair, so that went along with it. Some handcuffs that were used in the penitentiary. Some homemade weapons the inmates made, that sort of thing. So
oh, okay.
yeah,
That's probably
it's
not
really
the
cool.
kind of stuff I want to see. But
Probably not.
Are you walking over there, Dave? Or are you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll walk over there with you then. It was
Thanks
very
for
nice to
your
meet you,
time.
and we'll be in touch.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Sure. If you want a tour, just give me a call. I'd be happy to show you through the
Okay, absolutely. Thank you.
I would like to come up and do a tour. That would be awesome.
So, as you can see, she was not too happy about the YouTube living. but that's okay.
Oopsie.
We respectfully
We are very
respectfully stepped off property, and now we are heading over here to the silo. I just gotta make it look as though we're not filming when she walks by. That way, she doesn't get upset.
That's what I was talking about earlier.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
All right. She did say no filming. She said no filming simply because she doesn't know where it's going. She doesn't want us to be walking around filming if we're a part of a deviance group, you know. If
Or
we're
to get, you know, a bad rep out there, which...
yeah, doesn't want any unfactual history, anything like that to be spread around.
This is wild.
And she did mention, as I had said, how they are not about the paranormal, but, you know, which is something that we ourselves have to be respectful of. If someone is not about the paranormal, we have to understand that it's not for everybody, so.
Is this sort of like a religious school?
Huh?
Is this like a religious school?
Bethany, I think, is a Christian school.
This is really
I believe.
neat, though.
It is.
Look at that view over there.
Ready for this? Check that out, everybody. Pretty cool, huh? So yeah, I mean, that happens.
We aren't the type to cause any trouble or anything. If someone asks us to leave, we'll leave. But also, one of my things that I stand by is if there's no trespassing sign, it's fair game in my book until that happens.
So, but don't do as he says, not as he do as he says, not as he does, kids. Not as he does.
Not as he do.
Not as he does.
Oh my.
Haunting history said Dave turned on the swag and pulled the number.
The number?
How she gave us her business card. So we are going to be able to get in and check out the mansion. We'll just have to look at it from a historical perspective and probably no filming. So we apologize for that, guys.
Oh, that's nuts. Look at that. Watch where you step. There's a lot of rusty nails.
Everybody look at this. Look at this silo. Isn't this the coolest thing? Now there are, I will warn you, some adult beverage cans on the floor. Now, I myself have sworn off such devil drinks, but...
They have devil drinks here in the city. Never mind, I'm just going to be quiet.
Sorry. As we've told you before, we're always a bunch of goofballs.
All right.
I almost said something.
If you guys can get the viewers... Here, let me see real quick.
You see Dave's hand?
Yeah, it's a great shot. And a great up-close shot. If we can get the viewers up to 1,000, Dave will climb this ladder up to the top of the silo.
Watch it just shoot to 1,000 just like that.
If it shoots to 1,000, I will climb that up to the top. And then have a panic attack, fall and die. And then you can ghost hunt.
Look at that moon over there. It's beautiful.
But we're at almost 40 minutes. You want to sign off, or what do you want to do?
We could.
There's not much more to see.
She says, why not now?
Because I'm a chicken. I need positive encouragement.
What does it say? Sorry, that disappeared. I was late turning this on. Did the lady give you permission to investigate Campbell's mansion? No, she did not. She gave us permission to come in and check it out historically, but she said no, nothing relating to ghosts.
She gave us permission to leave.
And she gave us permission to leave. She said she came over and said no filming, so we had to walk off property. But we're going to go ahead and sign off, everybody. We hope you enjoyed this live chat here. We know for a fact that's not going to get to 1,000 viewers, and I know for a fact even if it did, Dave would not climb that ladder. So you all are going to have to deal with not seeing that. But we appreciate everybody coming in and checking this out after it's done and it's processed and uploaded. Everybody share this, and that way your friends can see it. And remember to hit that little notification icon, that little bell beside the subscribe. That way you can be updated every single time we go live, and you can see some cool places and where we're going next. Before we sign off here, we want to announce to everybody where the next episode was filmed, where we're going to be, when we release it, where we will be investigating here. It should be released before Christmas. We're starting the process of going through evidence review now, but we will be releasing the episode that we filmed at the old Licking County Jail in Newark, Ohio.
Oh, yeah.
Really haunted place, as I mentioned, a lot of violence, stabbings. There was also a lynching that took place just outside of the jail, and there was also a woman who was burned alive. She set herself on fire and burned to death inside the jail. All crazy history that we're going to try and explore and investigate. But for now, everybody, you all enjoy the rest of your evenings. We hope you enjoyed this live stream, and tell them what to do, Dave. Stay spooky.